Hello beautiful bookworms, my name is Katarina and welcome to my channel. So today I'll be doing a book tag and it's called Old Kingdom book tag. This tag was first created by Jen from Peace and Cookies and Steven from Huff Books. And I will link down below their channels so that you can see their videos and know who they are. This tag is composed by 8 questions. And each question is like about kingdoms and stuff, so it's really interesting and I really wanted to do it for a while. So without further ado, I will start the Old Kingdom book tag. Question number 1. Abhorsen. If you could travel into death and talk with one author, who would it be? So for me, I think that it would be Alexandre Dumas, because I absolutely love every single book of his that I read. He writes beautifully about pain and vengeance and the human behavior and feelings, and he's dead, so yeah, that would be a good and interesting choice for me, and I believe I would learn a lot by talking to him. He's one of my most favorite classic authors, so it's definitely my first choice. Question number 2. Clayr. If you could find out how a series ends with the power to see the future, what series would you choose? And for this, I'm going to be like a real evil person and I'm going to say none because I hate spoilers, and if you've been on my channel for a while, you will see that I only do spoiler-free reviews and I try not to talk a lot about the main plots of the books that I review or the books that I talk about in my hauls or in my wrap-ups or everything. So I hate spoilers, and even if I had this power, I would never want to figure out the end of the series. I would just buy the book and read it if I could. If I couldn't, I would just wait for it and try to get some clues, but never spoilers of the ending of a series. Question number 3. Royal blood. If you could rule a fictional kingdom from any series, which would it be? So it's not really from a series, but it's the Kingdom of Oz by The Wizard of Oz by Frank Baum. And I have been addicted to the world of Oz since I was pretty young. Like, I read this the first time in 2004. So I'm 20 now. Yeah, so you can imagine that I just love Oz, and I have a love for retellings of Oz and books and movies about Oz, and there's a series right now about Oz that I really want to see, so this would be the perfect kingdom for me. There's actually like a lot of problems in this kingdom, a lot of racism, differences, problems, trouble, magic, so yeah, it would be perfect for me to rule over and try to fix some of the mistakes that were made. Question number 4. The Wall. If you could connect our world to any fictional world, which world would it be? And for this one, I choose Wonderland. And Wonderland is the perfect world for me. It's such a beautiful world filled with, well, magic, questioning, talking animals, tea, a Mad Hatter, and beauty everywhere, also danger, but yeah, I would love to have like a wall or a bridge to go to Wonderland every time that I wanted. So definitely Wonderland would be the world I would try to connect to ours so that I could travel there every day. Question number 5. Trusty Companion. What already existing animal or sidekick would you want to travel with? And for this one I have to choose Soon from the Mistborn series, and he doesn't appear in the first book, but I don't like spoilers, so I'm not going to tell you who Soon is, but you can say he's a dog. And that's all I'm going to say. Question number 6. And I can't put my fingers up because I'm holding the paper with the questions, so sorry. But question number 6. World. What map from any book or series is your favorite? And I don't know if it's really my favorite, but is one of... Yeah, it's one of my favorites. I really like it. It's the Game of Thrones maps. And yeah, I don't like to open my books like this, but that's the only way you can see it. It's only half of the map. We are missing, I think... There was a little bit of dust there. We are missing the south. This is only the north part. But I love the Game of Thrones maps. I actually love every single map in every single book. But these are pretty awesome. And they have like the trees and... yeah, the sea and the islands. I love it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool map. Question number 7. Free magic. If you had the choice to learn any magic system, which series would you choose it from and why? I'm going to use a book that I already used, but I would have to go with Elemency or Metal Magic from the Mistborn series by Brandon Sanderson. And why? Because it's the best freaking magic system ever. And I say this because I haven't read any of his books, his other books yet, because I was told that there were better magic systems, but I freaking love this. Like, you can get metals, digest metals, or burn them in your stomach, however you choose to do it, and you have powers. And okay, if you are not Mistborn, you only have one power, but you still have a power, and it's different for, like, the type of metal that you can burn. There are different powers for it, and it's just amazing. The effects are awesome, and I would just love to learn this, because you can actually train, like, for this, and yeah, it will be pretty awesome to be Mistborn. Yeah, that would be pretty great. 8. Far North. If you could find out more about any character, place, or object in a series, who or what would it be? And so for this one, I don't have the books here because they're in my grandparents' house, but I would love to know more about the founders of Hogwarts from the Harry Potter series, obviously, and I've talked with a lot of people, and I actually said I would love to have, like, a 4-series books. Like a series with 4 books, and each book talking about one specific founder, and that would be the epitaph of awesome, because, I don't know, I feel like we don't know almost anything about them, and it would be so crazy because they are obviously awesome, and they're obviously very different, and I'm a Ravenclaw, and I feel like, although we have Luna, we don't get talked a lot. And now the Hufflepuffs are having their own character with their own movies, and that's awesome. And we have a lot of Slytherin, Gryffindor stuff going on in the original Harry Potter series. But Ravenclaw, like, no. We don't have anything about that. So it would be great to have, like, one book per founder and just know the story about the founders of Hogwarts. And this is all for this tag. I don't think I'm going to tag anyone. I think that if you want to do this, please do it because it's an awesome tag. But for specific taggings, I don't think I'm gonna do it. I'm sorry, but just if you want to do it, do it. Consider yourself tagged if you are watching this video. But yeah, and I hope that you like it. If you do, or actually if you did, please subscribe or leave a like. Bye!